Hello everybody, Raven Productions here, and today I have a very, very, very special announcement. Now, basically, I'm finally going to make my Batman film. Yeah, I know. It's not gonna be exactly how I planned to make a Batman film years ago when I started this channel, but there are similar reasons for me wanting to make a Batman film, and the main reason remains the same as it was for when I started making, videos about a Batman film I wanted to make, and that is my love for the character. This idea of a man who becomes a symbol of fear and hope, and knows that he can't fix Gotham completely, that it's impossible to fix Gotham, but he can at least try, and he can make it better somehow. That to me is just a powerful idea, just the idea of Batman, and there are so many different ideas and different things that different concepts you can incorporate into the character and other characters that counter him. So that's the main reason why I've wanted to make a Batman film and why I am going to make one. Now, we don't exactly know quite yet what this Batman film will be exactly. We know what we want to portray in it, we kinda know what we want you to get out of it, but we're not exactly sure plot-wise what will happen and everything like that. I say we because my brother and I are going to be writing the film, but I also am open to ideas and open to collaborations, honestly. So if any of you guys would like to collaborate on the script or would like to throw ideas out there, by all means, contact us in the comments. Because again, we're open to ideas and we love to hear different perspectives. Now, we do have characters for the film in mind. We're hoping Scarecrow will be in the film. We have a costume, and we have someone who would like to play Scarecrow. And I'll show the costume right now. And we also want to have Joker in the film, Commissioner Gordon, of course, and, of course, Batman. And we do have a bat suit, but we're not going to show that just yet. Now, the film's going to be very different than most fan films out there on YouTube. A lot of fan films I've seen have taken the Nolan approach, make it a lot darker and realistic, down to earth, because it's actually easier to do with resources, probably, to do that, make it more like a Nolan film where it's down to earth, and, you can just pick up a camera and film certain areas around where you live and stuff like that. But we decided that we want to take a different approach and kind of go the Sin City route, in a way, where it's all shot on green screen, stylistically. It's not going to be black and white, but it's all going to be shot on green screen and have stylistically surreal, I guess you could say, or obvious CGI backgrounds or fake backgrounds that add a touch of surrealism or, off balance in terms of reality. So it's going to be quite the film in that sense. It's going to be a bit different stylistically. We're kind of going for a gothic mix of, the comics and Tim Burton's Batman films and Sin City in a way, with, how it's filmed and stylistically. So it's going to be interesting to try this film out, all shot on green screen and everything. But we're ready for the challenge and we want to face it head on. This will also help us because we really don't have that many people that can star in this film, honestly, and making it shot on green screen can help with that. I mean, characters that wear masks, we can double up on parts, honestly. So in that sense, it does make it better, and we want to, try and do this on as low of a budget as possible to prove that you can make a film on little to nothing. Now, of course, some of the stuff that will be in the film we have bought ahead of time. I mean, this whole room was painted green for the purpose of using it as a green screen. We do have green screen cloth, which we're going to use for certain objects, chairs, and stuff like that. The bat suit was bought ahead of time. Scarecrow's costume was bought ahead of time. Most of Joker's costume is already purchased, and like we already have a lot of this stuff. We're also going to approach some of the character designs a little bit stylistically. We're going to use some latex masks for some of the human characters that have like mouth movement, I guess. Reason being, again, it's kind of more of a stylistic approach. It's supposed to be a bit out there, I guess you could say, with the approach and the character design. So Jim Gordon will have this latex mask I found that is made by Zygone Studios that I really like. He's more of an older Jim Gordon, and same with Alfred, he'll be wearing a mask like that that's latex and it's human looking, and it's kind of realistic, so we're hoping to get that mask. And Joker will also have a latex mask that we found that is incredible. It looks really good, and we can't wait to, have it in our hands and everything. And also has similar functions with the mouth moving and everything, so we can't wait for that. What I really want to accomplish with this film, though, is nailing the Batman as a whole, and nailing his character and nailing Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne and Batman are completely different characters, which is something we have to understand as we're going into this film. They're not one and the same. They really are not. They're just identities attached to one man, really. And, I mean, technically Batman is the real face of the man, Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is more of an identity, I guess you could say. And going into this film, we really want to approach it from a human perspective, and make it very different than most Batman films. Again, we're open to suggestions. I was looking at, different graphic novels we could be inspired by, or even, completely based on. One being the Arkham Asylum comic that is highly known for being very, very controversial, I guess you could say, or divisive, and surreal, and very nightmarish. I don't know if I want to go that far, though, in terms of surreal, and I don't know if I exactly have the budget or skill for that. So I'm not sure I'll be doing that. And I do want to kind of do my own original story, while also taking elements from other stories. And I've sketched out ideas of what characters look like in my mind for this film. I do think that the costumes will closely resemble how I picture these characters, and I want to get as much in my mind out onto the screen so you guys can see what Batman I'm trying to portray, what Gotham I'm trying to portray. This Gotham City is going to be very gothic looking, but also kind of like the Batman Arkham games in a way, so very, that's one of the reasons why we want to shoot this all on green screen, because we know that we can't just go out to like a, area to film, a small city or something like that. No, it won't be the right look. So that's another reason why we want to film on green screen. So yeah, that's basically all we have for this Batman update. We are very excited. We have many characters cast already, and we're going to try and get working on the script very soon. Again, we're open to ideas, so please leave comments down below if you have any thoughts on this, ideas or suggestions to our approach. We're very excited to make this film. If any of you would like to collaborate or somehow be involved in the film, please contact us. We love collaboration, and we love different perspectives on, different ideas. With that, I'm Raven Productions, and I'll see you later.